Welcome to this yoga empowerment series where we explore the powerful connection between movement, energy, color, and self-awareness. In this series, we will journey through the chakra system, the energetic centers of the body, and explore how color therapy and yoga can help bring balance, vitality, and empowerment into your daily life. Color affects us in deep and often subconscious ways. Every color carries its own vibrational frequency. When we intentionally bring color into our environment, our clothing, our movement practice, and mindset, we can support emotional balance, mental clarity, physical health, and energetic alignment. Our bodies are not just muscles and bones. They are living energy systems that respond to thought, breath, movement, and vibration. Through yoga, breathwork, visualization, and intentional awareness, we can activate these energetic centers and reconnect to our inner strength and wisdom. Each video in this series will focus on one color and its corresponding chakra. Let us begin. Welcome, beautiful souls. Today we are working on the color yellow and activating our solar plexus. So put on your favorite yellow shirt or yellow pants, bring in some yellow objects to surround you, and we will get started. The solar plexus chakra is located in the upper abdomen, just above the navel and below the rib cage. This energy center is deeply connected to personal power, confidence, motivation, self-worth, and the ability to take action in our lives. Yellow is the color of sunlight, vitality, clarity, and inner strength. It represents warmth, optimism, courage, and mental focus. When this energy center is balanced, we tend to feel confident in our decisions, strong in our boundaries, motivated to pursue our goals, and empowered to express our authentic true selves. When the solar plexus energy becomes blocked or imbalanced, we may experience self-doubt, low confidence levels, digestive discomfort, lack of direction, or feelings of powerlessness. Through intentional movement, breath, and visualization, we can stimulate this area of the body and awaken our inner fire, our ability to trust ourselves, take action, and stand strong in who we are. As you move through today's practice, I invite you to imagine warm, radiant yellow light glowing within your abdomen. With every breath, allow this yellow light to grow brighter and brighter, filling your body with confidence, clarity, and empowerment. Let us begin. Please take the time to create a comfortable space for you, cozy and enjoyable. I have lit myself a candle. I have also brought a yellow healing crystal, which is citrine. Helps to remove self-doubt, helps to improve confidence, motivation, and well-being. So I'm going to leave that beside me as well. And then we're going to go and get ahead and get started in table pose. So we're going to roll over. Let's stack up our joints, hands, shoulders, elbows, all in a line. I'm going to flatten my back feet. And we're really going to start to get heat and movement through the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so we're going to inhale, drop that spine down, press the belly button down, and then exhale, we're going to drive the belly button to the sky. So we're going to inhale one way, just moving that spine, bringing heat and energy into that solar plexus chakra. Inhale. Pull that chest forward, open the heart, let the solar plexus shine. Exhale, push to the floor, tuck through that chin, squeeze the glutes and press. Inhale one way. Exhale the other. Good. Couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. With every inhale, bring in that new energy, bring in that sunshine. And on the exhale, let's release the tension, release the worries, release the self-doubt. One more time each way. Inhale on the way down. Pull the shoulder blades back. Really press and go a little bit further. Exhale, reach up to the sky. Good. Moving on to thread the needle. I'm going to reach the right arm into the sky. And then you're going to thread the needle. Hand between the left arm and left leg. And you're going to come all the way down until your shoulder and your head are resting on the mat. Okay? So reach your right arm through as far as you can before you rest down. And then from here, your left arm, you can either push it down on the mat. You can extend it out over your head. Nice straight arm, shoulder stretch. Or you can reach up into the air. So kind of pick one that feels good for you today. And we'll hold here for 2 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, opening up, twisting. Twisting is good for digestion through that area. Last big breath here. Good. I'm going to lower my left arm down, push myself back up to table pose, and we'll go to the other side. Okay, so let's lift the left arm into the air. I'm going to go through a little bit of a stretch here, or twist first, and then we'll counter stretch the other way. Guide that arm between the other side. Thread the needle. I'm going to come all the way down so my head and my shoulder is resting on the mat. And then you can pick your other arm. I can either just push through the floor, straighten my arm out, see if I could stretch through here, or you can open up to the sky. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, the twist helps stimulate digestion. Release stagnant energy, physically and emotionally. Bring that arm back down. Come back to table pose. And let's sit back into child's pose. We're also going to activate the abdomen to get that chakra lit up. So I'm pulling my hips back towards my heels. My 2 toes are touching back there. My arms are reaching forward in an extension. And my head can hang or rest on the mat. And then I'm going to draw my abdominals in towards my spine. Couple breaths here. One more breath. Exhale. Perfect. Let's come forward. And we're going to come into a little bit of a plank flow. Okay, so we're going to build some heat in your core area. So I'm going to stack your shoulder blades up over your wrists. I'm going to come up into a plank position. So I don't want to just hang here. I'm going to lift my hips up. I'm going to tuck under, and I'm going to engage my shoulder blades. Okay, we're going to hold here for 20 seconds or about 3 or 4 breaths. Okay, draw the abdominals in. Let some heat build within that body. Big breath in. I am strong. I am capable. Good. I am strong and I am capable. Perfect. We're going to come into a modified chaturanga. You're going to drop to your knees. We're going to come down and hold halfway. Get the arms burning. Shoulder blades back. Couple breaths here. Pull your elbows in. Pull through your abdominals. Perfect. Push back to plank. Come back into child's pose. Give me 2 breaths here for a little break. And we're going to do that plank flow one more time. One more deep breath. Good. Come forward into plank. You can either stay on your knees or come up to your toes. We're going to hold for 20 seconds. I am strong. I am capable. I am strong. I am capable. Pulling in through the belly button. Pull back through the shoulder blades. Perfect. Drop to the knees. Let's hold halfway. Keep it burning. Keep it burning. Bring some heat. Bring some new energy into that body. One more deep breath. Push through those arms. Come back into child's pose. Really good, you guys. Sink back through the hips. Drop through my head. Perfect. Let's come forward. We're going to come into boat pose. So I'm going to roll over onto my back. Into a seated position. Okay. Let's reach our arms up, palms facing each other. So arms at shoulder height. I'm going to lean back. Okay. Slowly going to start to lift the legs up. Okay. You can try 1 or 2. You can try bent legs. Or you can try straight legs. Okay, holding here. And I'm really trying to hold a nice straight upper back, okay? Hold here for 20 seconds. So about 3 or 4 breaths. Squeezing and holding through that midsection. Straightening through the legs. Straightening through the arms. Breathing in. Feel your inner fire burning and building and glowing. Good. One more deep breath. Good. Let's lower down nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Bring those knees to the chest. Give them a big squeeze or a little rock side to side. And we're going to try that one more time. Perfect. Rock forward and back. Come up to a seated position. And we'll start again. Reach those arms up. I'm going to lean back. Okay. Start to lift the legs. A little bit of balance. And hold. Right. Feel the strength. Feel the power. One more deep breath. And then we're going to lower down together. Lower down together. Perfect. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a big hug. Rock side to side. And then we're going to move on to a downward dog and a little standing flow. Okay. So from here, I'm going to roll over on my mat. And we're going to come into a downward dog. So I'm going to send my heels back. I'm going to march my heels first. I like the warm up through the back of the legs. Push down through your entire palms. Pull your head between your arms. And then I'm going to hold both heels down. Couple breaths here. Nice deep downward dog. Draw in again through your abdominals. Bring your attention to your solar plexus chakra. Breathe into it. Enjoy the yellow sunshine today. Perfect. Okay, let's step forward with the right foot. Up into the space between the hands. We're going to come into a crescent lunge. So this is a high lunge with a little bit of an arch. So I'm trying to straighten through my arms. Pull back from here. Okay? If you'd like, you can just hold for 3 breaths, or you can add some movement to it. Okay? Reach back and come forward. I am strong. I am capable. I am confident. I am brave and courageous. One more deep breath. Perfect. Transition to warrior 2. I'm going to flatten my back foot. Keep my front knee bent. Hold my arms at shoulder height. Okay, from here, I'm still trying to use my glutes, open the body to the side. Nice strong gaze out the front arm. I am focused. I am strong. I am capable. Yes, let's go back to a reverse warrior. Front knee is still bent, extending through that front arm, drawing the back arm down the back leg, feeling it stretch through the side. Perfect. Come back to center. We're going to go into a revolving triangle. Okay, so I'm going to straighten my front leg. Okay, I'm going to windmill my arms around. My back arm is going to come all the way to the front. And we're going to reach up through a revolving triangle. Okay, so that's getting me a twist through my solar plexus chakra, right? Feel a stretch through that front leg. Couple more deep breaths here. One more deep breath. Good. Let's bring that arm down. I'm going to bend that front knee. We're going to go back from where we once came. So reverse warrior. 2, warrior 2. Flip my back toe up, high lunge. To crescent lunge. Extending and lengthening through the front core. Big deep breath here. Release the arms. Place them down on the ground. We're going to come back into that downward dog and switch sides, okay? So come on back. Push through the back of the heels. Pull your head between your arms. Lift through your hips. Draw your abdominals in. 2 breaths here. Perfect. Let's go to the other side. We'll step your left foot forward this time. Coming into a crescent high lunge. I'm going to do movements here. Inhale up. Exhale down. I love movements. I love moving my body. 2. But you're welcome to hold. Good. I'm going to hold in the last one. Last breath. Nice. Flatten the back foot. Come into warrior 2. Nice strong arms. Good. Squeeze the hips. Opening up to the body to the side. Opening up the front of the hips. Perfect. Let's look out over the front 2 fingers of this arm. Nice solid gaze for strength, for confidence, and for courage. Feel those words flush through your body. Feel the strength, feel the energy. Let's go. Arms are going opposite directions. Reverse warrior here. Inhale and reach back. Opening the front of the body. Perfect. I'm going to sink down on my knee a little bit more. Yes, and then we'll come forward for revolving triangle. So I'm actually going to straighten the front leg, bring this back arm up and around, reaching towards the front of the leg. I'm going to extend through my left arm, and I'm trying to really rotate and open up through my torso. So if you can reach the ground, you can come down and touch and open and pull through there. You can use a yoga block to help. One more deep breath here. We'll release that arm back down. Let's go back to where we started. Open that right arm back up. Reverse warrior, where we came from. Extend through the arms and smile. Open the solar plexus and let it shine. Back to warrior 2. Having your gaze out the front arm. Okay, flipping the back toe. Let's come back into crescent. Looking up towards the palms without losing your balance. Imagine the light shining straight forward. out into the world. Bring your arms back down. Step back into plank. Good. Drop through the knees. Let's take a break through child's pose again. Okay? Resting your head, neck, and shoulders. Toes are touching. Pulling my hips back towards my heels. And lengthening through my arms. Big inhale in. Exhale, pull back. Perfect. I'm going to come forward. Let's go into a cobra pose. So we'll stretch out the front of the body. Hands right at the shoulders. I'm going to slowly let my hips start to drop. Okay? Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Press your glutes down into the mat. Breathe into that and open up through your front body. Feel your abdominals stretching and pointing through my legs and my toes. Big exhale. Yes, couple more breaths here. Good. Let's lower down nice and slow. Keep your elbows in. Keep your elbows in. Keep your elbows in. Let's push back. Do a counter stretch and go back to your child's pose again. 2 breaths here. Feels good to stretch the opposite way. Perfect. And then we're going to come forward again and lay on your stomach. We're going to come up into bow pose. Okay? So you're going to reach back behind, trying to grab your heels. Okay? You're going to lift through your shoulders and your knees and your thighs. Try and open up the whole front body. This posture ignites courage and openness. So let that energy rain on you. Lift up a little higher. Lift those knees off that mat. Ignites courage and openness. Good. Drop the knees back down. Let's take a little break from that one. Come back into your child's pose again. 2 deep breaths for a rest. One more deep breath. Perfect. Come forward. You're going to flip over. And we're going to come into bridge pose. So I'm going to lay all the way down. I'm going to plant my feet on the ground and knees are bent. My arms are resting to my side. Okay? I'm going to pull my shoulder blades back and try to have them resting on the earth. Pull my belly in, spine on the earth. I'm going to squeeze my glutes and come up into a bridge. So you're going to push through those feet, squeeze those glutes, and try to feel opening through that whole front of the body. Okay, open that solar plexus towards the sky this time. Shine your light. Push through the feet. Open through the legs. Here we go. 2 big breaths here. Feel that front body opening and energy rising through your core. 1 more deep breath. See if you can push a little higher. Open a little more. Perfect. Go ahead and release back down. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Give them a big hug. Great work today, you guys. Looking good. Hope your solar plexus is shining and feeling lots of energy. We're going to end our exercises with a spinal twist. So I have both knees into my chest. I'm going to let both knees fall to the right. Open up your arms in line with your shoulders. And let that spine twist 1 more time. Allow your body to absorb the work you've done. Twists will help detoxify and rebalance your body. Let's come back to center. We'll go to the other side. Lengthen out the arms. Legs are going to the left. And my head is going to be looking out to the right. Couple breaths here. twisting, detoxifying, purifying. And it feels good. Good. Pull the knees back to center. Let's lengthen out into Shavasana. Let your toes fall out wide. Let your palms fall out wide. And just feel the whole back of your body being supported by the earth. Feel your body just become heavy and relaxed. Bring your awareness back to your upper abdomen, where that solar plexus lives. Imagine a radiant yellow sun glowing within you. This sun represents your confidence, your clarity, and your personal power. With every inhale, visualize this sun expanding. With every exhale, it strengthens your sense of self, of who you are. Inhale, sunshine. Exhale, strengthen your sense of self. Say these affirmations with me silently, or just let the words sink into your body. I trust myself. I am worthy of success. I take action with confidence. My inner power guides my life. Sit with that for a couple deep breaths. How do those words make you feel? And then when you're ready, you'll start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. We're going to slowly make our way back up to a seated position. Bring your hands one over the other onto your solar plexus. Your power has always lived within you. Today, you simply remembered. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.